Welcome to Ontario One Call's tutorial series. By the end of this video, you'll know how to get your important dig details into your Ontario One Call locate request. To get to this step, you'll need to navigate to the web portal, log in, and complete all other previous steps. Click on the link above to watch our previous episodes. Once you've completed all previous steps, you can move on to Step 3, entering your dig information. To do this, either use the Tab key, scroll down, or click on Step 3, Dig Information. Use the drop-down to select the reason for your dig. You can start typing to narrow down your selection. If there are multiple reasons why you're digging, select the one that will require you to dig the deepest. You can also use either the up and down arrow keys or your mouse to select options in this section. Which tools will you be using to dig? We define hand tools as either a shovel or spade. You'll be reminded of this definition every time you select hand digging only. Select vacuum excavation when using a vacuum excavator, like in this image. Select directional drill when using trenchless methods of digging, like this driller. If the tool you're using is not a hand tool, vacuum, or directional drill, we classify it as a machine dig. What is the maximum depth of your dig? Select from the list the deepest depth you plan on digging. Indicate whether you're digging on public property, private property, or both. Every property is unique, so you may wish to review any records that show the limits of the property. In general, a water shutoff valve usually marks the spot on residences where public property ends and private property begins. In rural areas, this may be a ditch or road edge. To learn more, visit our website. See the link in the video description. When will you be digging? Select a due date for your locates. Ontario One Call recommends setting this as the day before you plan to dig, but you must provide a minimum of 5 business days' notice. Using sentences or point form, provide additional relevant details about your dig, such as where on the property you plan to dig. If you're digging for multiple reasons, list them here, as well as where on the property they are located. A best practice is to measure in feet or meters from the point where you want to dig to something that isn't going to be removed during construction, like the wall of a house, a sidewalk, or a fence. And finally, try to box in your dig zone. If you're providing directions, use cardinal directions like north, south, east, or west. To learn more on how to create a locate request, please click on our next video. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to solutions@ontarioonecall.ca.